What's good, John Neiman? Let's hit back with another YouTube video. And before I say anything, happy Thanksgiving. Hope y'all had a splendid day. Ate a whole lot of food. Got your your tummy right. God damn, I'm choking on my words today. Pause. But anyways, today's story. I fell in love too fast. This is why I don't anymore. Now, bro, I love especially telling the story times because these are really the videos that, like, when I'm like way beyond my years, I can really look back and just like reminisce on the times and the days what I was going through at the time, people I was interacting with, who I was as a person at the time. But bro, oh, this story, it's a fun one. It's a fun one. So there was this shorty, right, that worked at this pizza spot. And I'm not using no names, no nothing, but she worked at this pizza spot. And one day I remember, right, I walked into there and I was like, who is this? Because I came to this pizza spot a lot. Like, I got a lot of pizza from here and I had never seen her. So I'm like, huh, she must be new. I didn't say nothing to her. I'm like, cool. Like, clocked it. She cool, but I just clocked it, right? Got my pizza, went on about my business. Now, there was a time, so I knew like, oh, who's this working here, right? And I'm at work one day and I'm just working, blase. We about to close. Now, I'm working, like I'm serving people, whatever. I tell one of like my coworkers, like, yo, like, this is like, I finished all my tables, literally finished all my tables. They like paid, but they were just there chit-chatting, chillaxing. So I told like one of my coworkers, yo, watch that table. I'm about to go get some food at this pizza spot. Now, I was working mid-shift. Now, sometimes I'm a rebel. Walked out that hole, went to the pizza shop, told my homie to wash the tables. Bang, I'm at the pizza shop. What do you know? Shorty's working here. I'm like, yo, it's goody. It's goody. Now I got my pizza, whatever. I'm talking to like one of the other pizza people because she was kind of cool too. So she making my pizza, whatever. And the shorty that I clocked the first day is at the register, right? So I finished making my pizza, go over to the register. And shorty's like, yo, like, what you say your name was again? Blase. I'm like, oh, okay. So I told my name or whatever, right? And we just started talking, conversating about something. I found out she like mixed with mad things. It was crazy. And she was teaching me like some language. I don't even know what language she was teaching me. I can't remember. But I was teaching her some of my language or whatever. And we were just hitting it off, right? Boom. So I'm like, damn, once my pizza's done, like I gotta get up out of here. So there's no reason for me to stay here. That's what I'm saying in my head. So she making my pizza or whatever, right? Pizza's done, she boxes it up, she gives it to me. Bang. So in my head, I'm like, bro, like I need to like get some contact before I leave. So I'm like, yo, like, can I get you like Instagram or whatever? And she laughed, she's like, she's like, I actually have a boyfriend. I'm like, damn. But quick thinking, right? Quick thinking. Because I didn't even like, I still accomplished the mission. Because I'm like, dang, like you can't have friends type ish. And then she laughed. She's like, I could have friends. I'm like, damn, let's go. Let's go. We clutched, right? So she puts it in, bang. Succeeded what I needed to do. Go back. I'm happy as shit. Bumping my music, getting lit, right? Now, I don't talk to shorty for maybe like, I don't know, maybe 2-3 months or whatever, because she had a boyfriend, right? And I peeped on like the gram. I'm like, okay, she wasn't capping, like he's right there, blase. And then one day I seen like a story she posted. I clicked on it. And then like I just clicked on her profile and I noticed something. Y'all know what I noticed? The boyfriend was gone. Where'd he go? He was gone. I was like, yo, like, is she back on the market type ish, right? So I'm like, okay, hold on, like, there might be something going on here, something I could cut, something I could get away with, right? Boom. So I do my scouring. I'm like making sure like there's really no boyfriend or whatever. Dude's really gone. I'm like, yo, okay, bet. She posted a story one day. I swiped up. I'm like, yo, like you look cool and that, blase. Can't remember exactly what I said, but it got a response and she was like laughing with it. And from that response, I started a conversation in the DMs. It was like, okay, shorty, cool. Like we talking. She like responding and it's like good energy. And I'm like, okay. All right. So I'm in the DMs talking to shorty, and then it was late night too, I remember. It was late night. I'm on the game with my guys. I remember I swiped up on something again, and I was like, yo, like, I really like think you're like dumb attractive, and I'm trying to like get to know you on a deeper level type ish. And I sent that, and I ain't gonna lie, I was nervous. I was like, yo, like, that just send that type ish, like, Wonder what she gonna think after this. Cause that's kind of like that's like a shoot your shot, do or die type. It's like there's no like going back from that. It's either you hit it or you miss and it's done. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I shot that, you know what I'm saying? Like Martians have the death beam pointed at Earth type ish. Like you miss is done. So I'm like, okay, I'm nervous. So I put the phone down, face down, put it face down, because I want to even see the thing pop up, because I'm on the Fortnite with the guys or whatever. I'm playing it. I'm playing the game, getting my bodies, and I hear my phone ding, ding. I'm like, yo, like, is that her? Flip it over, not even her. Some nonsense, right? Get back to the game. Dings again, right? Flip over my phone. I'm like, okay, this is Shorty. And the message read something like, that's like, it was, I can't remember exactly what that thing said, but basically, she was rocking with it. She was rocking with the message, and I was like, dang, let's go, right? Let's go. So I asked for the number in the DMs, get the number. I'm like, yo, like, I'm not really like a texting person. I'm more of a on the phone, right? She's like, oh, shoot, me too, type shit. So I'm like, oh, for real? And I love when the girl's an on the phone person, because y'all know me. I'm not a texter. I don't like texting. I like being on the phone with it. On the phone's where it's at. So, get Shorty's number, right? And then I call her up, and I'm nervous as I'm calling her. I'm like, yo, is this really, she really about to answer? Call her up, she answers, bro. Voice was smooth like butter. Like her voice was angelic, bro. It was angelic. Not to mention, she was a very valid, bro. So I'm like, yo, like, what's good, blase, blase, blase. And I could tell it was a little like awkward at the start, at the beginning, right? But we breaking ice, you know what I'm saying? Get to know her a little bit, trying to like talk all cool or whatever, right? And we talking to shoot. We were on the phone for maybe like 40 minutes. Mind you, I'm on the game too, but I'm just multitasking at this point. Cause it got to a point, right? We talking on the phone, blase, 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 like to break the ice. And then after I kind of felt like, okay, like, I think this conversation is kind of over, right? So I'm like, I said something along the lines to like end the conversation, like, yo, like, it's getting kind of like late. Like, what you about to be on? I'm about to like get off the phone, just chill or whatever. She's like, you know what she said after this? And this is like the first thing that locked me in, bro. This is the first thing that locked me in. She's like, well, I mean, if you're not gonna go to sleep or nothing, just like stay on the phone with me. I'm like, I'm like, yeah, yo, that's how you feeling? That's how you feeling? Okay, man. All right, I'm liking this. So we on the phone for like an extra 20 minutes, and bro, the thing she's saying to me, bro, like I'm not even kidding. I was falling in, bro. I was flustered. I was flustered. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm not even gonna say love, but I was flustered, bro. So Shorty, we on the phone talking, and I'm talking about like what I want to do in my life, dreams and aspirations. She's talking about like what she want to do or whatever, blase, blase, blase. And she's telling me, oh yeah, like I want to travel like the world and see things with like someone like I really like type ish. And I'm like, oh, I'm trying to do the same thing type ish, right? So we're talking about places we gonna go. We gonna hit Jamaica, Japan type ish. I'm like, yo, like this really could be the one for the kid, bro. Like no cap. And we having great conversations. Bro, she watched anime too. We were literally talking about animes and ish. So this is how I was like, yo, like, why do we have hella shit in common, bro? Talking about, yeah, like we could come over and watch the whole One Piece. I'm like, what? She said you could come over, we could watch the whole One Piece. You know how long One Piece is, nigga? What? Bro, I was like, damn, that's a vibe. I'm there easy, right? So we talking, I'm talking about like, yo, like, yeah, like I could come over whenever. And like, we like set it in motion, like, bruh, the only time I spoken to this girl was at her job. We put it in motion where I was gonna be at her house, like our first official link. And I'm just like, damn, like in my head, right? Mind you, I know a lot of people like they think, oh, I'm gonna go to Shorty's crib and I'm gonna crack first night, right? But in my head, it's like I'm not even really thinking that for real. I'm thinking more of like, yo, like I'm gonna go to Shorty's crib first night and really like we gonna have a vibe. We gonna vibe. We gonna like have a good time type shit. Not necessarily crack, but we just gonna have a good time. But I feel like most people in this generation, it's like you hear, oh, house first date, cracking, off rip. Like it's not all about the cracking, but I'm getting off topic, right? So I'm like, okay, bet. Set up the day for first link at the house. I'm like, bet, we lit. So we go on about a day. We don't talk on the phone for maybe a day. Then I text her like the next day or whatever, just seeing what's up, catching her vibe. You know, she responding, cool, cool. We got on the phone another day, or no, not yet. We didn't get on the phone yet. So I called her up one day, right? And when I called her up this time, she didn't answer. And I was like, huh. So I put the phone down. And then Shorty like texted me maybe like 2-3 minutes. She's like, oh, yo, like I'm getting out the shower, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, all right, cool, whatever it is. Like I wasn't even tripping, but all right, cool. And then she's like, I'll call you like once I'm out. Boom, we call me again. We're on the phone. This is like the second time we were on the phone. Great conversations again, just enjoying each other's not company because we're on the phone, but you get what I'm saying. Enjoying each other's conversation. Boom. I'm like, okay, yeah, Shorty lit. Like I'm really rocking with it now. I'm like, yo, like she cool. Like we about to link up on Friday type ish, blase, blase, blase. So next day comes, I don't text her, she don't text me, we don't talk on the phone or nothing. Next day, I'm at the homie's crib working on our business or whatever. And Shorty, or what happened this day? What happened this day? I think the day before, actually, I think I like called her or something like that, but she didn't answer, but I wasn't tripping. And then like called her or texted her. I can't even remember all the way. But the next day I remember she called me as I'm in the whip with the homies. And I'm like, yo, should I answer this right now? Because I'm in the whip with the homies and like we've only talked on the phone twice. So I don't know if we have like that, like I don't have that comfortability of just like being on the phone with her and the homies. But something in me is like, you know, just answer it. Boom, answer it. Bro, I'm talking mad cool because I'm with the homies. Bro, I hate myself to this day for that. Like I swear, I was like, bro, why did I even do that? Why did that even happen for real, right? So I'm talking on the phone, blase, blase, blase. She's just telling me about her day. I'm telling her about mine. I'm like, cool, but we gonna kick it Friday. So I'm like, yeah, like I'll see you later. Cause I was okay on the phone a minute and my homie's like, yo, get off the phone type ish. I was like, I got off. Get off the phone. Text, or I think it was the next day or the day, I think it was Thursday. It might have been Thursday. But mind you, Friday comes, right? Forget Thursday. Friday comes and Shorty's at work or whatever. I'm like, yeah, like I'll see you afterward, blase, blase, blase. Shorty texts me saying, yo, like I hate to do this, but like I'm staying at work, like overtime. My boss said I need to stay, something like that. So she flaked on the day. Now, when somebody flakes to me off the rip, I'm just like, damn. It's like, damn, bro. Like we had this set and you just flaked on like damn. I'm not tripping, but damn. It's like, come on now, bro. But I hate a flake. I will say that I hate a flake. But I was like, it's cool, you know, get that money. Like, I mean, I'm not mad at you for it. I do the same thing. Get your money, sis. Get your money, sis. She's like, bet. And then she says something else and I say something trying to like reschedule. She's like, yeah, we could reschedule. And I say something like a day or a time or whatever. And then she just didn't respond that night. Cool, not even tripping. Next day comes, don't text. Then we didn't talk or whatever. Next day comes, I don't think we texted either. It might have been 3-4 days. I hit her up on some like, hey, stranger-ish. She's like, yo, what's up? Conversation didn't last very long though. I can't remember what I said, but it must have been some bullshit. Just some nonsense. Now, she got a dog or whatever, right? Shorty got a dog. So I'm like, yo, like, dog's cute as hell. I'll get him some stuff if you need it because it was the first time getting a dog or whatever. I'm like, I bet. I'm like, I got you. Like, I'm the guy, whatever. I'll get you a dog. Or not a dog. I'll get you, like, some supplies for it, right? I go to Petco. Never been to a Petco in my life. You never see me at Petco. Unless I have a pet, but I ain't got no pets. So I go to Petco, get this stuff for us. Thing cost me maybe like 60, 70, 80. Like, that's a good chunk of change. I ain't gonna hold you. That's a good chunk of change, especially when you're a broke college student. So I get this stuff. I remember I texted Shorty like, yo, I got you like your stuff for your dog. She's like, oh my God, you didn't do that. Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, you know, I'm trying to make an impression or whatever, right? I'm trying to make an impression. So I'm like, yeah, cool. So I could drop this off like whenever, whatever. I think we studied from that day. I try to like plan a link like 2 days from then, I believe it was, because the next day I had work or whatever, but the next day I was free. So I was like, yo, like I'll pull up on you this day, whatever. Like, cool, bet. Next day comes, call Shorty, doesn't answer. Next day comes, call Shorty. This is the day we're supposed to link up, right? Call Shorty, no answer. I'm like, what's going on here, bro? Like, what is going on here? So I'm trying not to think too much into it, right? Maybe now from this point though, I think we went like maybe a week no like communication, nothing, no communication, no nothing. So like, I'm like, okay, let me like call Shorty, see what's up with Shorty, right? I call her up, ringing, ringing, ringing. Now by the third ring, I'm like, should I just hang up until she answering? But I'm like, let me give it two more rings. Ringing, ringing, no answer. I'm like, damn, hang up. Okay. See something on her story. I'm like, okay, so you got your phone with you, but like, you're not responding or answering. I'm like, what is good? Like, did I do something? I don't think I did something, but I might have did something. I don't know, right? Something on her story is, I think she just posted like with her dog or whatever, blah, 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 blah. So then I'm like, okay. So we don't talk again for maybe another 2-3 days. Might have been a week, I don't know. Another 2-3 days, right? I text her, no response. Now at this point, this is where I feel I'm like, yo, like, I think I'm getting to that point where I might be bugging Shorty. And once I get to that point, I'm gonna just leave it alone. Like, it's cooked, it's done. I ain't gonna hit you, I ain't gonna call you, I ain't gonna do none of that. Cause once I feel like I'm bugging you, it's like, bro, I don't wanna be bugging you. Like, I hate when people bug me, so I wouldn't wanna bug somebody else. So once I feel like I'm doing that, it's cooked. I ain't hitting you up, I ain't doing none of that. So she's not responding. I'm like, dang, like, I guess this is done. Like, Shorty ain't hit me back ever. And then I be seeing on her story, she just be out with her dog, chilling at the crib. I have like messages there she just never got to. I'm just like, okay, yeah, this is cooked. I'm gonna just let this one go to the birds. And then like in my chest, I was like, bro, like, why did I buy all this dog food with no dog, bro? I have no dog to give this to. Shorty just ghosted the kid. I'm like, yo, like, what did I do for real? Now, this is what I think I did for real looking back, right? Looking back, I think I was way too like, I shouldn't have bought the dog thing first off. That's one of my biggest regrets, because that's kind of like, yo, like, we've only talked on the phone twice and this dude bought me like some dog toys, some dog supplies or whatever. And in my head, I'm like, dang, why did I do that? That was dumb. And number two, I feel like the other crazy thing was scheduling a link to her house first date. Even though she agreed, but like, I feel like she might have had second thoughts, like, wait a second. We've never even like officially met and I'm inviting them to the crib, which is valid because like, I feel that. Like, I wouldn't want my sister to just invite a random nigga she barely met to the crib. So it's like, it makes sense. So that's why I have the regrets with that. I'm like, damn, like maybe I could have did that better. Cause like, I'm cool guy, Shorty. Like, I'm cool. Like, you ain't had to ghost me. Like, you know, it's like, it's cool. Like, damn. I felt a type of way. Well, not seriously, but I was like, dang, like, I feel like that could have been one. But I was really flustered, bruh. That's why I was really flustered. Cause then in my head, I'm like, yo, like, what was all this stuff you were saying on the phone? No, like Jamaica, Japan, like the anime, the One Piece, bro. Bro, it's like, damn, gotta let that one go. Gotta let that one go, and it's tough, but you know, it's a lesson learned for real. And that's why like I move like more like thoroughly, like you could say, more carefully. Like, and now I'm not as easy to get flustered, because now like if I'm on the phone with a girl and it's just going great off the rip, now it's like I'm not just gonna like be all like, oh yeah, let's go here, let's go there. But like, I'm just gonna be like, okay. I'm gonna start thinking like, why do you want to go there? We've never met before type ish. You feel me? Cause like I feel like that's valid. I feel that's very valid. And that's why I feel like I made that mistake. But it's a learning experience. At the end of the day, everything is just a learning experience. I know what not to do and I know what to do type ish for the future, basically. But yeah, man, that's gonna be it for this one. That's another long ass video, 19 goddamn minutes. If you're here this long, you're a real one. Yes, sir. Matter of fact, yo, if you're here this long, you're still watching, and the first person I see type index finger, I'm gonna give you an Amazon gift card. I don't know how much, but Christmas is coming up. So like, we in the jolly spirit now. So first one to type index finger and I see it, I'm gonna give you an Amazon gift card. Just hit my Instagram and I got you. But yeah, man, that's gonna be the end of this one. Y'all be good. Need me, love you, y'all.